So here's our kickoff, and it's live.
So the opposition get a chance early on, and that's a pretty good save. We don't see it very well, but Gillen pulls off a pretty impressive block.
So here, we can't see it on the camera, but I get obliterated by a huge guy, and the match is paused for a short time.
So they're on the attack, we win the ball, and look at this. This is a sick skill from Artie, ruining families, and passes it on to Oscar Leader.
So here is one of our best plays of the first half of this match, which isn't much, but look, Oscar Leader gets the ball back. Artie passes it on to Harper, which does not see it, and we lose it.
So Benji wins the ball, plays it in the middle of the park, and look at this. Boom! That's how dirty and physical they are. Look, he's absolutely annihilated Harper. Jesus.
And the player gets sent off for a couple of minutes. How sad. Harper, the victim of the horrific tackle, shoots it on. But Mongrels try to get it, and Harper runs in to get it. I get the ball, pass it on to Kieran, who came on as a sub.
Yeah, and here it's kind of a bit of scramble in the middle of the park. But eventually, I think we regather. It's Kieran who plays a through ball, and guess what? It's offside.
I managed to get the ball, and I do a through ball onto Oscar Leader. Oscar Leader runs forward. Does a great skill. Moves on his own, passing on to Harper. Harper moves up the field and loses the ball.
Yeah, so if you thought we were going to hold on forever, like, you're proving wrong. They score with an absolutely masterpiece of shit of a goal. Like, Jesus, it's.
So here's our kickoff. Kieran passing on to Weston, who just manages to get it. Benji passing on to me, but there's a little bit of confusion there, and we lose the ball.
Hey guys, it's a second goal. So it's a comedy of errors for me and Joseph. Like, Joseph does a crappy clearance. I head it in straight to their player. And yeah, like, I mean, this team isn't about pretty goals. You know what I mean?
So here's the kickoff just after that jammy goal. Kieran gets it back and does really great skill, makes him fall down. Kieran goes on his own but loses the ball. They grab it, typical Kieran, as says Oscar. Benji manages to get it back. Benji takes his time. He moves forward and does a through ball onto me. I run up to them, try to tackle them, and I get fouled.
I step up to take the free kick. I whip it in. We kind of lose it, but then I regather it. Kieran gets it, passes it into me. I square into Joseph, and like, Joseph, mate, should have taken your time. But that really sums up our problems today. We're not taking our time to build the play.
So here, Oscar Leader takes the ball and runs up the field on his own. He beats one player, continues on his own, doesn't pass the ball, doesn't want to, passes another player, but really should pass it now. He stops and loses the ball.
You can't just lose the ball.
So here, their winger tries to be cheeky, but don't mess with Zachary. Gets the ball, actually beats the player, but unfortunately it goes out for a throw-in to the other team.
And it's a great clearance from Zachary, and it's half time. And it's the kickoff for the second half. Luke comes in as a substitute, and we start pressing up.
So here they attack, but I tackle, win the ball. But look at this. This is a bloody foul, and the referee doesn't even see it.
So here, Anthony runs into the striker, taking the ball first, and I take the ball back. So on the camera here we don't see, but I continue on my own the whole pitch and pass it on to Artie, who comes in the corner area trying to pass it on to Oscar Leader. And that was probably one of the best actions of this match for the Balzac Mongrels.
And here a bit more of that tackling artistry as Kieran is fouled once again. So I played quickly, but eventually it's actually won back by the other team. But watch a bit, we win it back. So yeah, we get back into the area. Joseph, Oscar Leader kind of scrambles it. Artie gets it, gets past one, and that was another pretty good chance.
So here Artie runs up the field and passes it on to Oscar Leader. Oscar Leader runs up on the right wing on his own, but loses the ball.
And here, this, ladies and gentlemen, is actually a decent goal. They scored, like, you know, it's alright, you know, it's good. But the fact is, we're 3-0 down.
Okay, so great football here from Balzac Mongrels. Artie moves on the left wing on his own, passes it on to Kieran. Kieran moves up, does a back heel onto Artie on the left wing. Artie runs up but loses the ball quickly.
Well, look at this, because this is actually a really good chance. So, Oscar Leader pacing down the wing. So he passes it through to Joseph. Joseph back to Oscar Leader. Oscar Leader looks up, back to Artie. Artie, he rolls it past the player, and that's a shot on goal, and the keeper saves it. I've noticed that each time we have a chance, the opposition scores, and this is no different. And yeah, he puts it in the bottom corner, and really, like, Gillum, like, he could have saved it, but well, can't blame it on him.
So here's our kickoff, which leads directly to the end of that match, and it finishes 4-0.
Yeah, once again, pretty disappointing. I would say that this is even more disappointing than the first match, even though the scoreline isn't as nasty, because we had less chances.
And I'd say again, here we could just see that our problem was really that we need to take our time during the build of a play.